Hey guys, skill practice number 2. This should be easy for you, but I just don't want you to get stuck. Common denominators. Okay, you've been doing that since middle school, so you should be really good at it. But let's just say you're not. How do you find a common denominator? So let's say we have a crazy denominator. So let's say we had an expression like 3 plus, I don't know, let's use h's since they're coming up. 2h over 4 plus h minus 6. Let's say you had that. And you want to be able to subtract these fractions. Okay, so this 6 is over 1, so they're not the same denominator. Okay, so to make them the same denominator, clearly we're not going to change 4 plus h into a 1. So we're going to change the 1 into a 4 plus h. So we're going to multiply the top and bottom of this fraction by 4 plus h. So that will give us 3 plus 2h over 4 plus h minus, when we multiply 6 plus 4h, that will give us 24 plus 6h over 4 plus h. Perfect. So now that they're the same denominator, we can subtract the numerators. So we have 3 plus 2h, and since there's a subtract in front of this whole fraction, it actually gets applied to the entire numerator. So it actually becomes minus 24 minus 6h, and then the denominator is 4 plus h. So be aware of that. If there's a subtraction sign, it's subtracting this entire fraction. Okay, so then if we just keep going, we get 3 minus 24, so negative 21. And then 2 minus 6h, so negative 4h over 4 plus h. And we're just going to stop there. Okay, one more thing about fractions. So not just about common denominators, I guess, but also multiplying and dividing fractions. Let's say you have 2 plus 4h divided by h plus 1 divided by h. Let's say you have that crazy fraction. You need to know how to rearrange that. So if you don't, then if you have a fraction divided by a fraction, or a fraction divided by a whole number, whatever, you can always change this division sign to a multiplication by flipping your second fraction, if that's how you want to think about it. So you can take 2 plus 4h over h plus 1, and you can change this division to a multiplication as long as you flip the second fraction to be 1 over h. And now you're able to just say 2 plus 4h over h times h plus 1, which looks a lot nicer than this whole thing right here. But you need to know how to do that. That can't trick you anymore. So make sure you know how to divide fractions by fractions.